when we go public. Late 2018.
That's a vibe. She wanna vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah. That's a vibe.
All right. Let's find our seats. Wrap up your conversation. Let's go. All right. Wrap up your conversations. Like they say in the club, if you ain't got it by now, it ain't happening. I remember I first started working, I was in Houston, I was working with this guy. We went out and he was like, man, you gotta go ugly early. He said, go ugly early, you'll never go home alone. I was like, I'm gonna have to go home alone. I ain't trying to do all that, man. Let's give one more round of applause for Monty. All right. So our next speaker, people come to me a lot, as far as their questions and, for my knowledge on various subjects about media buying and that type of stuff. But who do I go to? When I have questions that I can't answer myself, there's very few people, that I do go to, but this guy is one of them. All right. If I have a question, I have a problem with Facebook and I just can't figure it out, I hit him on Skype and he will, he hit me back and, have the answer. I mean, this guy's brilliant. And, I first met him, I can't remember exactly how it was, but somehow, he was showing me a screenshot of what he was doing. And I think that particular day, it was well over $100,000, for that day. And the thing about it was all on Facebook, but it was one account. It was one Facebook account, and he wasn't cloaking, he wasn't doing anything black hat. I was like, how could you possibly, do that? And so, and I learned something from him, and probably, as much as impressed as I was with him and as much knowledge as he has, the main thing that I really like about this guy is that when he taught stuff, I mean, it worked. It worked. Because people always ask me, because I don't really have a lot of courses and stuff. I did a few some years ago, but I'm really not that into that type of stuff. So they're like, is there a good Facebook course? How can I learn Facebook? And I only recommend one ever, and it was the one that he did. And I remember I had a guy in my mastermind when I had one a few years ago, and he just started on Facebook, and he was like, hey, Greg, because he was presenting this stuff in the mastermind, and he was like, yeah, I just started this campaign on Facebook, and it's profitable already. It's profitable like the second day. I was like, oh, really? And this guy was pretty much a newbie. He was like, yeah, I got DNA Wealth Blueprint and followed it, what Peter said, and, So I was like, this is pretty amazing because this guy was brand new. Most of my Facebook campaigns aren't profitable after one day. I'll tell you that. This guy, not only does he know what he's talking about, but he has a gift for teaching other people and showing them how to do it as well. So he is going to share this gift with you right now, Mr. Peter Parks.
All right. Everybody all right? Everybody okay? Give me a hell yeah. Give me a fuck hell yeah. Excuse my French for all you Christians. I'm Christian myself, so I might swear a little bit here. So my voice is a little bit dinged up. I'm still recovering, so I'm going to speak. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm a very low speaker to begin with. All right, so there's a few people in here. How many people know of me, first of all? How many don't? All right, so we're going to go in a little bit 2 seconds of what I do or who I am, and then that's it. The rest of the time is going to be spent on you guys because I'm here to give you guys some value. I've spoken at 2 different events this year, at Chris Records event in Techademics and Gohar Chowdhury, one of Greg's mentors, at his event. Got some guys in here that took my advice at Gohar Chowdhury's event. They're in the weight loss niche, running Facebook, very profitable. So if you guys are telling me that you can't run weight loss, you can't run skin, you can't run diet compliantly on Facebook, bullshit. Okay? You can. It's just the way, there's a method, there's a madness to it. Are those gentlemen here, by the way? Are they here today? Oh, perfect. Awesome. All right, good. All right, let's get into it. So, I'm going to explain something to you. My mindset, you need to be ruthless in your marketing. You need to be ruthless when you're building teams. You need to be ruthless in your mindset. I don't take any kind of crap from anybody. I know where you are in your position in life by the questions that you ask me when it comes to marketing. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of people, I'm not saying you guys in here, but I'm saying a lot of people, they always make up excuses. They always blame other people before they look in the mirror and say, shit's not working, why isn't it working? Shit works. If you follow the methodology, you follow the formula, you follow the blueprint, it'll work. Yes, it takes, you got to dig in and you have to be able to be ruthless. So myself, the teams that I build, I mold them to be ruthless. There's no other way about it. If you want to generate multiple 6 figures a month, you want to generate multiple 7 figures a month, you must be ruthless in your business. You must have systems, you must have processes, you must be able to build a team. Does this make sense to everybody? All right. So, I pattern myself after Bruce Lee as well. I am ruthless. I have no fear. I'm a very low, laid-back guy. But when it comes to marketing, some of you see my marketing, some of you are following me on Facebook, you know what I'm about. I tell it like it is. I don't fluff, I don't make fluff. I'm not Tony Robbins, I'm not Grant Cardone, I'm not any of those guys. I don't care about being nice and pretty. I'm ruthless and I'm real. That's why people like me. And I'm very low key. So you have to be that way as well. If you take nothing from me today, take that you have to have a ruthless mindset about when you're online. If you're online just to have a hobby, you'll have a hobby business. You may generate 6 figures, you may generate 7 figures, but a lot of that's going to go to the tax man. So at the end of the day, you're just a highly paid employee. Does this make sense to everybody? You want to be ruthless, all right? My reason why is my little guy. That's my little guy right there. He's the only reason why I'm still standing on stage, why I'm still providing value. I could have retired, and I actually did retire a few years ago. All right, I'm done. So I'm here now just to provide value, and I have been here for the last couple of years because a lot of people, there's a lot of bullshit in the marketplace, there's a lot of scams, there's a lot of people that all of a sudden they get a little bit of success, and then they think they're instant gurus, then they get these courses, the courses are done in 2 months. Where's that person 2 months later? They're fucking vanished. Left their customers in a lurch, fucking scam people, and all of a sudden a year later, they're another guru in another different market. Well, wait a second, how does that work? How did you become an instant guru all of a sudden a year later after you were a fucking guru before, but you didn't do shit and your product was useless, right? I'm here today to tell you guys, and I got nothing against black hat. I don't care if you're black hat, I don't care if you're fuchsia hat, I don't care if you're purple hat, I don't give a shit. All I care about is green, right? Be ethical, be honest, have a fucking outstanding product or service, fulfill to your customers, look after them, take care of them, and you'll be fucking wealthy. Does this make sense to everybody? All right. So find your reason why. This real? Absolutely, 100%, right? I recorded the video of me taking it. It took me 8 days to get it out of the bank. They wouldn't give it to me. I had to sign all sorts of fucking paperwork. That's $500,000 sitting on my desk, right? That's the power of the internet. That's what else I do. 99% of my income, one of my mentors is Kham Mirza. I'm sure a whole bunch of you guys know him. I've known Kham since 2008. So A few years back, I sat down and I talked with him and I said, listen, I like your model because he lives off of 10%. I love his model. So I live off of 10% as well. It's very fucking tough, but guess what? It's very profitable. 90% of my income that I make online goes offline. I live off of 10%, that's it, right? I teach my guys to live off of 20% and to scale it down to 10%, right? There's nothing wrong with buying Lambos, there's nothing wrong with buying Ferraris, there's nothing wrong with buying Hublot watches, there's nothing wrong with any of that stuff. You worked hard for it, take care of yourself. Absolutely. I have no ill will towards anybody that does that. What I have an ill will towards is the people that flash that shit and they think they're boss and their shit doesn't work. That's what I take offense to. So I buy real estate property, I invest, and I invest hardcore. So I'm gonna tell you guys today, 90% of what you do, and that's your profit, because you gotta take your taxes, you gotta pay the tax man, you gotta live, this and that, but you gotta start saving yourself at least 20% every month. Of your profit, set aside 20%. Of that 20%, invest 10%. I guarantee you, if you do that, in the next 2 years, you'll be fucking multimillionaires. Okay? That make sense to everybody? You have to go back a slide. So, if you don't have this on your, anytime you run Facebook, if you don't have this on your sales page, you don't have this on your lander, your squeezes, you're fucked. This is what Facebook is coming down 1,000% now on everybody. I've trained some of the best guys when it comes to Facebook. A lot of these guys that are like gurus now in Facebook, they came through me, all right? If you don't have that on your squeeze page, your landing page, your sales letter, your VSLs, you're fucked. I'll leave that up there for you guys. Facebook is looking for you to be legitimate, 100% legitimate. They're looking for real businesses. You don't have that on your sales page, your VSLs, your squeeze pages, your landing pages, whatever you want to call it, whatever the jargon you want to use, you're fucked. You guys understand that? Say it back to me. What are you if you don't have that on your sales page, your VSLs? All right, there we go. Okay, so just a little bit about myself. So I'm known as a super affiliate. Right now, I'm a performance mentor. I'm a highly paid business strategist. I've trained well over 2,485 people across the globe now when it comes to buying paid media, comes to traffic generation, all that kind of stuff, blah, 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 right? So that's a little bit about me. I've spoken on stages. I'm retired now. I have spoken on stage across Europe, across Asia. This is probably the third time or second time I've stood on stage here in the States. Sorry, fourth time. Four times. I just don't like speaking anywhere unless I'm actually abroad. But Greg is like my brother, so I'm here today to give you guys some value. So what I've done now in the last 4 years, I've kind of just been dropped behind the scenes. I've been working. I've been just basically helping out entrepreneurs behind the scenes. I don't want to be a guru. I don't want to be classified as a guru. A lot of you people have met me. A lot of you guys and girls have met me over the last day or two. You see how I am, right? I don't care about the spotlight. I want nothing to do with it. I prefer to be behind the scenes helping guys like you, like you, like you. That's what I prefer to do, okay? So I decided to do a radical change in my business. I build out teams now. So over the last 2 years, I've been building out teams. And I'm gonna ask some people to stand up here throughout my presentation, and they'll kind of tell you what goes down. So I give my teams 90% of everything. I take 10% and I take a giant step back. What I do is I go direct to advertisers. I get exclusivity deals. I get line share on the back end. That's what I do. My teams can take 90%, they do all the grunt work. They do all the hard labor. They test, they research, they do everything. And again, we're ruthless about it. I would rather have 10% of a watermelon versus 90% of a grapefruit. Does this make sense to you guys? If you guys want to go to multiple 6 figures a month, multiple 7 figures a month, 8 figures per year, you've got to have teams, systems, and processes put into place. You cannot be a one-man army anymore. It's stupid to be a one-man army. I did it to get the 7 figures, but then I realized years ago, but I said to myself, holy shit, if I built a team, how much quicker could I get there? If I built the right team, how much quicker could I get there? So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've done for years, build teams, right? So I don't like to hustle. I don't like to grind. For me, it's not a badge. It's not a badge of honor or a badge of courage when you see those guys on Facebook saying, yeah, I hustle and I grind. Great, knock yourself out. I would rather work smart and I would rather leverage all my assets. Which would you guys like to do? Work smart, leverage your assets, hustle and grind. What makes more sense to you guys? There we go. All right, so all I need is the IP that's in my brain and that's it. I'm good to go, right? I've lost everything, twice. I've lost everything. Bankrupt, homeless, matter of public record, everything. I've lost it twice. I've turned around and built it right back up with teams, quicker, faster, with teams, with processes, systems, team. What do you guys need in your business? Now, some of you answered it, but some of you didn't answer it 100%. That's why you're probably going to fail. What do you need in your businesses? All right. So, is it just guys that I teach? No, it's women. I don't care, man, woman, I don't care. It's up here. This is what matters, right? Everybody thinks this is the male-dominated industry. Bullshit, it's not. I have so many female clients that just crush it, but because they're female, they don't care about bragging online. They don't care about showing all their shit. They don't care, right? So, I mean, guys, take something from the women. Keep quiet, make your money, and make a lot of it, and be happy, right? This woman came to me this year. She had a successful business, lost everything. She was in an emergency situation. And she's like, oh my God, I need to generate some money, like literally within 48 hours or I'm done. So I said, all right. We went to ClickBank, grabbed an offer. I explained to her what to do, how to do it, set up her page for her, showed her the traffic sources to use, and I said, you gotta go do it. I do it, we do it, you do it, right? So that's the formula, that's how it works. I laid everything out for her. I didn't run the traffic for her. I didn't write all this other kind of stuff for her. She had to put in the dirty work because I said to her, you're not gonna appreciate this. If I just go out and do it for you, you're never gonna appreciate it, you're never gonna have a skill set. But if I kind of show you how to do it, and I kind of structure everything for you, and I give you a process and a formula and a blueprint, but you gotta put in the damn dirty work and you gotta do it, and you gotta put in your own money, you gotta invest your own money to do it, what do you think she did? She did it, right? Now she's a millionaire all over again. This year, right? Middle of the year. She took everything that I gave her, she's gone off to the races. You know how she did it? Process, team, systems, right? Quickly, just like that. All right, so I'm gonna go over some case studies for you guys here. These are guys that I've trained. These are guys that they had really good businesses, but I've been able to take them to bigger levels. So this first guy here is Alvin Wong. I'll let you listen to his case study. Oh, you want to flip back? Want to flip back there and play the video?
Hi, this is Alvin Huang here, CEO of Success Vantage, and I'm actually recording this for Peter Parks because in September last year, I actually attended Peter's mastermind held in Hong Kong. And back then, I always had a business gone and going, and it was doing great. But with Peter's advice and guidance, I actually gained more insights on where I should be focusing on and more strategic kind of advice that allowed me to grow my business since last year to right now. So after attending Peter's mastermind in Hong Kong, I actually shifted direction of my business. I gained conviction to focus on an area that Peter said that I should focus more on. And here are some examples of the results that I've gotten. For example, in September last year, the company actually made $541,000 in terms of revenue. And to date, like just last month in March, we've already grossed $1.725 million. So you can easily see a threefold increase in the revenue in just a few short months after Peter's guidance. So I'm very grateful to Peter, for giving advice, for giving more top-down strategic advice, and really being there as a friend. So thank you so much, Peter. So much. Bye.
So quickly with Alvin. Alvin is in a supplement niche, one of the most ruthless niches on the face of the planet, and he's running Facebook. How do you think he's running Facebook? How do you think he's running Facebook ads in a supplement niche when Facebook bans everything when it comes to supplements, or they really don't like it? There's a method to the madness. There's a strategy, there's a formula, there's a process to run supplements. It's called right angle marketing. Alvin does not pitch the supplement. Alvin provides value. He gives content around the supplement. Doesn't mention the supplement. Facebook doesn't give a rat's ass what you promote. What they care about is how you do your promotions on their platform. That's what they care about. You can push dick pills on Facebook. They don't care. What they care about is, are you getting engagement? Are you providing the end user a whole bunch of value? That's what they care about. And are you looking after their end customers? Facebook is a publicly traded company. They have to answer to their shareholders. Supplements. Alvin's pushing a hardcore supplement on Facebook compliantly. Right now, today, Alvin's roughly doing around at $1.5 million a month in his business off of Facebook. Right now, today, right? Those are his months right now, pushing supplements, right? I'm not gonna tell you the kind of supplement he's pushing, but that's what he's pushing. It can be done. Right angle marketing. Do not talk about the supplement. Do not push the supplement, right? Wrap a personal story around a product or a service, get engagement, provide value, have a whole bunch of content on your content-rich product landing pages, which is a coin I termed years ago, or your multimedia blog. That's how you do it. That is your funnel. Does this make sense to people? When you drive your traffic to your content-rich product landing page, which is your multimedia blog, simple way to put it, that's where you push, right? But your funnel is value first, right? Content first, engagement first. That's what you have to push. If you drop a supplement on Facebook and you just push supplement, you talk about the supplement in your ad, you're automatically gonna get disabled. Your ad's automatically gonna get disabled. That's just it, right? The guys at Go Her Chowries event, where are you guys? Can you step up to the speaker here and just talk about literally just 30 seconds? Just tell people what we talked about at Go Her's event and what you've been doing. Are they here? Thought they were here. All right, no problem.
Hey there, it's Gerald here from geraldsaw.com. I'm an international speaker, I'm a best-selling author, I'm an internet marketing coach, and I'm a full-time dad, right? I work from home. And I want to record this surprise video for my good friend Peter Parks. And I just want to share with you that a couple of years ago, things weren't this awesome. I was struggling, and there was one program that literally changed my life, 360. It was DNA Wealth Blueprint 2.0. It was created by Peter Parks and his partner Andrew Fox, and I was one of the members. And most importantly, the highlight was I was the top 4 joint venture partners in their launch. And over the past 3 years, I can proudly share with you that I went from 0 to building multiple 6-figure of online businesses. And this year we are on track to hit multiple 7 figures. And I would say that I give full credit to Peter Parks. I learned a lot from him, especially in Facebook ads. He is the real deal. Right? He's a ninja when it comes to Facebook ads. And not only about Facebook ads. When I literally went from nobody to building a brand for myself today, surrounding myself with high net worth people, people who are Peter Parks' good friends. And so it's not only about Facebook ads, but also, the friends, the networking. And I'm so blessed that, to have that, what I call the core influential guy. and that is Peter Parks. He literally, transformed. He doesn't know this, right? He doesn't know this, and it happened really, indirectly through his from what he shared, what he posted on Facebook, and his teaching, his webinars. I learned a lot. I implemented them, and I'm really blessed to be able to, to live my dreams right now. And so, if you have an opportunity to work with Peter, to network with him, to learn from him, to do business deals with him, I highly recommend you to grab this opportunity, because as cliche as it sounds sometimes in life, right? This one person can change your life, and I can really say from my heart that Peter Parks is one of the person that changed my life. I still remember 3 years ago, DNA Wealth Blueprint 2.0. Thank you so much, Peter. Thank you to partner as well, and I wish you all the best. Take care and keep in touch. All right, bye-bye.
So Gerald's running Facebook ads for his consulting business, for his coaching business, and his speaking business. So for those of you that are coaches, speakers, consultants, I train everybody. I don't care what your business model is. All I care about is that you provide value to people. All I care about is you look after your customer base. Because when you look after your customer base will look after you. They'll buy you houses. They'll buy you investments. They'll fly you on first class all around the world. If you look after your people, you look after your customers, they will look after you. Does this make sense to everybody? Yes. So how Gerald uses Facebook is he builds out bridge pages. Once again, I am a broken record. I'm going to tell you guys again. Content-rich product landing page. It's a multimedia blog, if that's what you want to call it. It's got content on it. The content is 100% highly unique content. It's not scraped from anywhere. You have to go get a copywriter or go get article writers to build out your content for your particular niche. This is what Facebook wants, right? You must create your own videos. Don't rip off videos from YouTube because you're gonna get a copyright infringement. Build out your own videos. Build out your own videos in your own fucking niche. Facebook loves that because then you can run video ads, get video engagement more than 50%, and then you do your retargeting on those videos. You're gonna build custom audiences out of that and you're gonna fucking crush it. Does this make sense to people? Yes. Let's shatter the biggest myth. This is what I hear, when I hear people talking about this, I kinda just sit back, I kinda just laugh because they just don't understand. I generate traffic or I create traffic on demand. Bullshit. Traffic is everywhere. It's already out there. All you do is you bend it to your will, bend it to where you want it to go. Does this make sense to everybody? When you hear somebody keep saying this phrase to you, I generate traffic or I create traffic on demand, run away. Because they're fucking full of shit. They're bullshit. It's already there. It's already sitting out there. Excuse my French, but I get kind of passionate when I talk about this kind of stuff because it irritates me to the core. When I buy all these courses, I buy these Facebook courses, I buy all these other courses from all these other guys, I look at their stuff, I test it, I get my teams to test it, it doesn't fucking work. I go back to these vendors and I say, did you actually test this? Oh, well, not really, I was just creating a course and this and that. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, people are giving you their hard-earned fucking money and you're ripping them off. I fucking hate that. I cannot stand that. It pisses me off to the core. This is kind of the reason why I'm up here today. Like I said, I don't care. Black hat, I love Greg to death. He's my brother. Black hat, purple hat, white hat, fuchsia hat, I don't give a shit, right? All we care about is making money ethically, honestly, provide value to your customer base, and they will make you fucking rich, right? Traffic is everywhere. So, I have a strategy that I'm going to reveal to you guys right now that I've been working on for the last year, that I've given guys that you've seen, and some more guys that you're going to see. This is what's been working since last year, August 2016, maybe a little bit sooner because I had to test it myself first. I had to dump in hundreds of thousands of dollars of my own money to test. This is what pisses me off about people. Where's Greg? Is Greg here? Okay. This is what ticks me off. Tuan is here, And he'll tell you, guys that invest tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars into a campaign and the campaign is not rocking, we don't think we're losing money. We are buying data. Even if it's tens of thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars, we are buying data. Greg can attest to this later on when he comes back down. I'll ask him right in front of everybody and he'll tell you, sometimes what happens is you've got to take a giant step back. You've got to look at the data. You've got to extrapolate that data. You've got to figure out why this campaign is not rocking. The guys that are up here, like myself, guys like Greg, guys like Tuan will tell you right now, the guys that go that extra mile to test, to crack that campaign, and Greg's done it multiple times, turn that campaign around after investing hundreds of thousands of dollars, 6 figures in a campaign, turn it around, now it's rocking and rolling to 7 figures, we know. When I hear guys and girls tell me, oh, I spent $500 and the fucking shit didn't work, your shit didn't work. Oh, I spent $1,000 or $2,000 and the shit didn't work. Guess what? Try spending fucking tens of thousands of dollars, then come back to me and tell me the shit doesn't work. Come on. Right? So, I know where you are by the questions that you ask and your mindset when it comes to traffic and buying campaigns and media buying. I know exactly where you are. I won't say too much to you. I'll just say, okay, no problem. We'll try and work it out. All right. Let's keep pushing. Guys give up. Girls give up. Oh, I spent too much money. How much money did you spend? Oh, $2,000. Oh, $500. I can't spend any more money. Okay, well, you'll never make it. Simple. Here's what we do. I optimize at the ad set level. You guys can take this. I'm going to go through it step by step for you guys. We optimize at the ad set level, right? Budget, audience, placement, very simple. What do we do? Ad set level. We optimize at the campaign level, right? So, all I care about are conversions. I don't care about metrics. I don't care, let me rephrase that. I don't care about likes. We do like campaigns very seldomly. All the like campaign is to do is to pre-qualify the traffic, to make sure the traffic is going to whip out their credit card to say, yes, I'm in the right niche. I like what you have. Show me some more. That is the only time we'll ever run a like campaign. We run a like campaign to pre-qualify the traffic. When we pre-qualify the traffic, what happens as a byproduct of that is we get engagement, which is what Facebook wants. Does this make sense to everybody? Right. We optimize at the ad level. So we optimize across the funnel as well. So what this means is we pre-frame and we pre-qualify the click. We need to make sure, we need to understand that this click is in the right niche. We're on the right track, right? We need to pre-warm up this click. Because when we pre-warm up this click, we understand and we will know that this click will be a better conversion for us. It'll be a stronger lead on the back end. It'll back out when you're doing trial offers. It'll back out when you're doing skin. It'll back out on any niche that you're running. Does this make sense to you guys and girls? Okay? We pre-frame and we pre-qualify, which means, what is the function of the ad? What else? What is the most important part of the ad? What else? Everything that you put in the ad is important. The image, the text within the image, the body copy, the call to action, everything is important. I hear all these other people saying, oh, image is 90%. Where are you sitting? How much money are you making? Yeah, your image may be 90%. You got a whole bunch of happy clickers, but do they back out? Are they landing? Are they buying? What happened? Oh my God, I got a CTR of fucking 8%. I don't give a fuck. I can get a CTR of 2% and it backs out. I don't care about image. Image is one part of it, right? What's important with the ad? Everything is important with the ad, right? Image, headline, body copy, call to action, it's all important. It works synergistically with each other, right? When you got that, you're gonna get engagement. When you get engagement, you're gonna get likes, comments, and shares. That's what Facebook likes. When you drive that traffic, when it clicks, it goes to your landing page, what happens then? You further engage them. You pre-warm them up again. You're pre-framing and you're pre-qualifying all the way through the funnel. Does this make sense to everybody? We optimize the whole entire funnel itself. So Facebook is all about congruency now. If you go back and you look in your advertiser, in your insights, when you're running your ads, you'll see all your comments, likes, shares. You see all those columns. When you look at negative feedback, right now Facebook is chewing up a lot of people because their negative feedback is high. So when you see customers, when you look there and you see all sorts of negative feedback, your account is about to get shut down. Your account is going to get disabled. So you better do two things. Either clean up all those negative comments, start to refute them professionally, nicely, come back in. Facebook wants that engagement, they want to see it, or delete the ads. Don't run the ads anymore. And when I say delete them, get them out of your accounts. Does this make sense to everybody? Okay, once we figure out what we have done, when we optimize on the 4 levels, what are they? Perfect. Once we figure out what works, we're simply going to throw everything else away. We are going to push our budget from the non-losers, push it up to the ones that are working, and we're going to optimize and we're going to scale from there. This is a very simple process, but a lot of people screw it up. A lot of people will confuse themselves. They overcomplicate the process. Do not overcomplicate the process. I'm going to explain to you what you need to do, okay? You scale, you optimize, and you scale by these things, right? We do our winning audiences, we do our ad sets, and we scale, right? We do budget, we scale by budget. Then we scale by sequential retargeting. So what that means is all the way through the funnel, we have set up a retargeting ad for every step of the process. It's called sequential retargeting. Does this make sense to people? You just don't send out one retargeting ad because someone didn't check out, someone didn't buy your shit. You set up a retargeting ad all the way through the process. For each part of your funnel, everything. So what happens if somebody clicks on your ad and they don't go further in the process and they bounce? We set up a retargeting ad for that, right? What happens if somebody clicks the ad, they go to your landing page and they bounce? We set up a retargeting ad, right? What happens if somebody goes to your landing page, they go to the checkout and they bounce? We set up a retargeting ad. What happens if somebody goes, they check out, but they didn't take the upsell? You set up a retargeting ad, right? It's a sequential retargeting ad campaign across every step of the funnel. Does this make sense to everybody? How many of you do it? 1, 2, 3 people, 4 people, right? How many people are going to do it now? Why isn't everybody's hand going up? If you understand the process and you listen to me, I'll make you filthy rich. If you just think I'm standing up here just talking and flapping my gums, okay, no problem. I get it, right? I'm trying to help everybody out here. I've been to the promised land. I'm on the other side of the coin. I love it. I want everybody else to come here too. Very simple. So, we scale by budget. This is an incremental scale. 20 to 30% is the sweet spot. Not 50%, not 75%, not 8%. 20 to 30% is the budget. It's incremental every day. Once you get a campaign and you're scaling that campaign by budget, it's incremental growth. So if you're starting a budget with $5, you scale it by 20 to 30%. I don't run $5 a day campaigns. I don't run $10 a day campaigns. It can be done. I have nothing against anybody doing it. How much valuable data are you going to acquire when you're running a $5 ad? This is what everybody literally fucking teaches, and it fucking drives me nuts. How much money, how much valuable data can you possibly acquire with $5? I mean, honestly, for those of you out there that are actually running serious ads, how many of you have $5 a day budgets? That's what I thought. And this is the shit people teach online. We scale by audience size. Depending on your audience, I like to reverse engineer this process. I like to go in as a sniper, then I take the shotgun approach. Everybody does the shotgun first, and then they try to snipe. If you can't convert an audience pool of 200 to 300,000, you're never going to convert an audience pool effectively to 5 million, to 10 million, to 20 million. It's just not going to happen. You're going to burn a lot of money unnecessarily. I like to go in sharp. If I can convert on a small audience pool first, I've tightly focused in on my niche market. I know what my avatar is. I know the psychographics of my avatar. I know what they're thinking. I know what they're feeling because I've watched them through the whole entire process. Then I can say to myself, I can now start to build custom audiences and lookalike audiences based on that smaller demographic. Then I can push it out. Does this make sense to people? How many of you guys are going to start doing something like this now? Because it's going to be easier for you now to increase your budget, to go get more reach, to go push out into a bigger market. Does this make sense to people? Because now you've honed in on your market. You know exactly who your ideal avatar is. You've got conversions. You're making money. And now, yes, it makes sense to scale out, right? Go create custom audiences and lookalike audiences, and more lookalike audiences based on the lookalike audience, because that's going to give you the more highly targeted form of your avatar. Does this make sense to people? We scale by duplicating our campaigns. We take all the winning campaigns and we dupe them. Now, if your next question is, well, don't you cannibalize your existing campaigns? No, fuck no. What you do is you push out all the other advertisers that are in your space because you have dialed in your market space. You make it harder for the other advertisers to compete with you because now you've got solid metrics. You're paying the least bit of money to Facebook with the auction pool because it's a revolving auction pool. It revolves literally every second, right? You push out your other advertisers. You make it hard for them to compete. That's what you want to do. That's how you want to dominate your marketplace. Make it hard for your advertisers to compete. When I teach my guys and my girls, I tell them literally, you have to think that there's 10,000 other advertisers in your space competing for that same click. If you don't think that way, you've already lost. If you think you're the only advertiser or the only 10 advertisers in your space fighting for that click, you're fucking wrong. There's 10 other thousand advertisers. That's how you have to think. Mindset. We scale by sequential retargeting, and we throw email into the mix, right? Our emails match our retargeting ads, right? Because we got to get those people, we push them through, okay? So here's why some people screw up on Facebook. I'm going to go through this a little bit quickly. You guys can take a picture of it, snapshot it. Here's why some people screw up. They lack the engagement. They don't go for the engagement. They don't please the Facebook gods. Facebook is the 800-pound beast. You give it what it wants, it'll give you what you want. You look after their customers, you look after the ecosystem, you provide value, you give content, you get engagement, you get comment, likes, and shares. Facebook will give you that fucking premium click. They'll give you that premium high-quality lead that you can convert into a buyer. It's very simple, right? Do you give people a really good experience after they've done, they perform the action that you want them to perform? Here's what's funny. You guys have to understand something. Facebook now is actually going inside of your funnel. If you think they're not going into your funnel, you're fucking wrong. You've lost. You're going to lose your account. No longer are they just stopping at the ad, or no longer are they just stopping at the squeeze page. They're going in. If you look at your raw server logs, you will see Facebook Facebook URLs from interns. You will see Facebook URLs from other ad departments. You'll see them in your raw server log. You see them in your raw server logs. Facebook has over. Oh, by the way, I'm not Facebook. Okay, so let's get that straight. I have a solid rep that I've had for years that's very high up in the food chain that steers me around the corners. If you want to promote a product, let me give you the inside scoop right now. If you have a product and you want to promote it, here's what you need to do. Don't send Facebook your actual product. Send them a product that's in your same niche that almost is like your product. If you have a rep, send them to all the pages, ask them questions. What do you think about this? How do you think I should promote this? What's the best way to get the most value out of this particular niche? When your Facebook rep comes back and tells you exactly what to do, then you go out and promote your product. Because you know it's not going to get banned, you know it's not going to have any issues because you got all the intelligence, right? Does this make sense to people? Brand consistency. If you have fake logos, you have fake checkout, you have fake trust seals, you're going to get slammed. Every single one of my content rich product landing pages, all the social media profiles, whatever, they all go to real profiles that are filled out with content. That's what you must have on your page if you're going to use this strategy. If you're going to use trust seals, you better make sure the trust seal links work and they go to the actual sealware itself. Because if it doesn't, you look like an idiot. Facebook's going to slam you. They're looking for legitimacy, and you can do it when you do Black Hat. It's quite okay. It's real profiles. Just build them out. Go get a VA from the Philippines, get them for $3.50 an hour, and have them build out a real profile for you. How difficult is that? If you can't reach into your pocket and spend $3 an hour for a VA, you've got no business. Here's one of my guys right here. Quick little thing. I'm going to talk about what he does on Facebook, on his ads there. No worries.
Hey, it's Stefan right here, and I'm about to take the car and jump on a plane to Liverpool, where I will be attending a marketing event. And it's at times like these that I stop and think about how all of this came to be. How am I now able to run a seven-figure company? There's obviously a lot of people to thank, but today, all of today's gratitude beams go to my buddy Peter Parks, who has been my mentor for the last couple of years. And I think it started 3 years ago when I got access to the DNA Wealth Blueprint, which is a group where Peter shared all of his nuggets and all of his knowledge about Facebook advertising and Facebook marketing, which helped my business a lot. But there's probably a couple of things that helped me even more. And one of the things in particular is the way of building teams. A big team of 18 people, and Peter really showed me how to hire A players and hire people that share your vision and share your goals, so that you can quickly turn around real cool stuff. So and that's the case right now. Thousands of people are using our software right now, and in turn they are touching lives as well using our software. So that's really cool. And there's another thing I would like to thank Peter for, and that's something we actually never spoke about, but that's the mindset. And just by watching Peter speak and watching how he interacts with other people and how he interacts with me, there's a sense of calm, a sense of clarity that's coming from his basically how he stands in life. And I quickly came to notice that this is some sort of a I baptized it as a abundant mindset, and you can call it whatever you like. But abundant mindset for me is knowing that there's plenty and knowing that there's more than enough for us, which basically takes me off the entire hamster wheel of running things and allowed me to focus on things that matter most. it also gave me a sense of clarity, and in turn that gave me time to focus on things that matter most in my business. And obviously there's a ton more stuff that I can go into with a abundant mindset, but that's probably one of the biggest things Peter did for me personally, without ever consciously talking about this stuff. So yeah, there you have it. Peter is an awesome dude, and if you got a chance to work with him, you should definitely do so. Alright, this is Stefan, and thanks for watching this video. Bye for now.
So Stefan is in the software niche, and he runs e-commerce businesses. He's got 2 7-figure businesses now in the span of the last 18 months. All these guys are on Facebook. You can go contact them. I don't hide from anybody. There's nothing, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, right? There are people that I've helped, and there are people that I've helped that have done jack shit. What's the difference? The difference is up here, right? The difference is looking in the mirror and having self-accountability for your actions. Why is it that someone can get the same information, go to the same masterminds, and be in the same groups, and they go and crush it, make 7 figures, and the other person's bitching, whining, and moaning? It's up here, right? That's it. I'm not going to go through this one right here. You can just skip it. I'm just going to talk about it real quick. So Desmond here is an international speaker. He used to be an Apex member in ClickBank, top ClickBank vendor. He's multiple products. I've helped him. Actually, you know what? Go play that there, because Desmond is he's pretty unique. A lot of people don't like Desmond because he was very aggressive. He had some offers on ClickBank that weren't very kosher, let's just say. So when he came to me, I had to straighten him out. I told him before I worked with him, you got to clean everything up, because I can't have my name associated with what you're doing. So he did. So now his products are fucking stellar. He runs international events on Facebook. International traffic is the most cheap traffic you're going to get on Facebook. He runs ClickBank products internationally. He runs his speakers events on Facebook with international traffic, right? And it's great. The formula, what's the formula? How many of you guys have been listening to me? What's the formula for running? All right.
Hey guys, this is Desmond Ong here, best-selling author of the book Against All Odds, international speaker, millionaire mentor, and I want to make this quick video for my friend Peter Parks. Now, I know Peter for quite some time now, and he's one of those internet marketers who have been around for a very long time. He has a lot of experiences, and to be honest with you, even though I've been in this business for over 12 years now, I still learn a lot from Peter Parks, and he's one of those guys that come up with fantastic ideas, and he doesn't just come up with ideas randomly in a messy way. His ideas are very structured. He knows how to bring someone from 0 to over 100,000, sometimes even to millions, by using the right path. That's how structured he is. That is how good he is. And even at my level, I'm still listening whenever Peter Parks speaks. So if Peter Parks is speaking, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on his website, or he's creating a new course, his program, whatever it is, I buy. I tell Peter Parks this: if you're creating something, you don't need to send me the sales page. Send me the buy button, I'm ready to go in. But because the thing is, you all have to know that Peter Parks has delivered results for me. And he has taught me how to run a business that is much more sustainable, a business that is much more profitable, and more importantly, he has been inspiration to me in terms of the industry of traffic generation. I've never seen anyone that is so good at doing that. I've never seen anyone that is so effective at doing that, and I'll tell you this is all from the heart. This is not any scripted testimonial of anything of that sort. This is because I know Peter in person, and I know Peter on what he can do and what he can deliver to his students and to the people that he works with. So if you ever have a chance to work with Peter, you have a chance to be coached by Peter, or you have a chance to even learn from Peter, I say, go get it. Peter Parks is a legend in this industry. He's not like a celebrity because he doesn't show off a lot, because he has been underground for so many years, but the people who are underground with him know who he is. He is like a celebrity to us. I hope you enjoyed this video, and go ahead and work with Peter Parks. It's gonna be the best decision you'll ever make. Thank you.
Okay, let's move forward here. This is what I have. This is what I've given my $25,000 clients, my $50,000 clients. This is the strategic mentoring 8-figure paid traffic process map. This is the holy grail to how to get traffic. This has been painstakingly. I've tested millions of dollars. I've invested millions of dollars into this. This is the blueprint. You can take a quick snapshot of it if you want. I'm not going to reveal it here today, obviously, for competitive reasons, but this is it. There are 4 phases to it, and only 4 phases. The people that I've given this to, the people that you've seen on here, listen to them, they've rocked it, and they've crushed it. That's it, plain and simple. Here's a guy here, Alfredo Delgado. You don't have to listen to his video, but I've taken this guy, he was broke, literally almost on the street, and this was recently, this was this year. It was this year he came to me, and he went to one of my masterminds, and I gave him that process, and the guy crushed out $700,000 in less than 3 months, right? Does it work? Don't listen to me. Those are the clients. I can play his video, but there's no sense, right? You can skip through it. We got some stuff we got to do. This is Stephen Sommers. You can listen to this one right here. I'll play Stephen. Stephen is a beast. I've got this guy from 6 figures to multiple.
Hey, what's going on? This is Stephen Sommers here, co-founder of MarketplaceSuperheroes.com, and I'm making this short video today to talk a little bit about my friend and mentor, Mr. Peter Parks. So I've been working with Peter for a little while now, and during our time together, Peter's helped me do a lot of things. And one of the biggest things has been learning the specific strategies that will take Marketplace Superheroes, one of my companies, onto the multiple 7-figure level. Because right now, we do very, very well. We've got customers all over the world, and we're growing our client base. But the big thing I had before I started working with Peter was, how do I really take myself as the co-owner of the business and co-CEO on? How do we bring more leads into the business? How do we bring more clients into the business? How do we then increase our profit at the back of the business? All these questions I had in my mind. And through working with Peter, I've been able to identify an exact plan for how to do that through licensing and through other businesses as well as just Marketplace Superheroes, So my time with Peter's been amazing. He has been responsible for tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in new business since we started working together with him. And my business is on the upward trajectory now, and me as an entrepreneur, I'm on the upward trajectory too, thanks to working with Peter and learning from him. And when you get to learn from someone like this, you got to take the opportunity to do so, because you're learning not just these tactics that people talk about, right? Peter actually helped you learn the strategy behind what it is you're looking to do. So how do you actually become strategic and start to figure out the big boulders in your business that are going to take you from someone who's doing a few $1,000s a month to hundreds of thousands every single month? And that's certainly what I've learned with Peter, and I'm really grateful for what I've learned through the licensing part of our conversation, as well as systemizing our traffic processes a lot more as well, so that I'm not in the business every day anymore. I'm working on the business, and we're growing all the time, serving more people and helping people build their lives and get to whatever level they want to be at. So again, I'm really grateful to Peter. I've learned so much, and I hope to learn so much more as well, because this guy is somebody who's got so much experience, so much knowledge, that you got to dip in there and take as much as you can and apply it to your own business and just enjoy the success that you're going to get when you work with someone like this. So thanks, Peter. Been great working with you. Look forward to doing a lot more together, and hope anybody who's watching this, hope this is something that helps you if you're trying to decide whether or not to work with Peter or not. I highly, highly suggest you do. All right?
So Stephen runs software businesses. He runs e-commerce businesses, all on Facebook. He's working with one of my traffic guys. I have traffic guys. I don't really run a lot of traffic anymore. Occasionally I do, because I'm so kind of sick of it. When you've been doing what I've been doing for a very long time, all I see is the algorithm, and I can't do it anymore. So I've trained other guys. I have media buyers. And this is one of the biggest things, and I should tell you right now, if you want to blow up your business, you need to hire a team of media buyers. If you don't have a team of media buyers in your business, you don't have a business. You're a one-man army. You're never gonna get successful. So he's working with one of my traffic guys, and I vet all my traffic guys, right? They come through me. I will never recommend other traffic guys to other people because I don't know them. I know what my guys can do, right? And you've seen the results. So I got some good stuff here for you. I've got a couple of membership sites up right now. This is an average week for me. We're running traffic to it. We do social traffic and we do paid traffic. I'm about to launch this to affiliates, like I posted yesterday. This is the power of Facebook. And if you guys understand the power of Facebook, you understand that Facebook, the traffic can literally change your life overnight and turn you into a multimillionaire. You need to understand how to like literally tap into that pool and play by their rules because you're on their platform, right? So understand, play by their rules, know the TOS, get yourself a Facebook rep, right? If you don't have a Facebook rep, start spending money. Facebook reps will eventually reach out to you. If you're spending enough money, if you're getting enough engagement, if you're providing enough value, a Facebook rep will actually reach out to you and they'll try to help you. Yes, a lot of the Facebook reps are idiots. This is another one of my membership sites here, another week. So let's roll into ClickBank. How many of you guys are rocking ClickBank products on Facebook? All right, here's how you do it real quick. Here's one of the offers that we're running. A couple of my students are running this offer. Battery repair niche. This fucking fantastic niche. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. We've been running this offer for months, many months, right? I have a lot of guys running this offer, right? When you work with guys on ClickBank, you need to look at these things right here. If you don't find these things on ClickBank, don't work with the vendor. This tells you that the vendor has put in their own sweat, blood, and tears to be able to get on Facebook, get their product approved on Facebook, to be able to run traffic. They've optimized their whole entire funnel for you. They've taken the best creatives, they've given you everything. If you work with vendors that don't have this on their affiliate pages, what should you do? They've done all the hard work for you on Facebook, right? Here's one of our landing pages, content-rich product landing page, multimedia page. That's what they look like. There's another one. We generate leads. I'm all about leads, leads that convert. That's what you have to do. Our funnel is all about leads. If you're not building lists, and I'm going to get into this real quick. This is what our blogs look like, right? They're structured out blogs. They're silo blogs. So we have a category, and we have articles within that category. We have niche articles within that niche category, and we drive ads to that, right? And the ads will go to our money pages. But before we do it, we drive ads to the whole entire blog. So Facebook sees our whole entire blog. They whitelist our domain because we got a whole bunch of fucking content on our blog that's high quality content, high quality multimedia content, and then they love us. And then we drive traffic to our money pages inside of our silo site. Does this make sense to everybody? That's the offer. One of the ads that we run. Take it freely, swipe it, do whatever you want with it. Don't rip it off. Do what Greg does, SDI, right? And you're good to go. Here's how you track it. A lot of people come up to me, they're all confused. How do I track with the Facebook Pixel, ClickBank, blah, 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 blah. Here's how you do it. Go into your accounts, go into your site settings, go into product, go down, add the code. I'll go through it with you here. Write that down for those of you that want to write it down. Then I'm going to show you the actionable steps behind it. If you do not install the Pixel, the Facebook Pixel, you're just throwing money. You're throwing money into a garbage can. You're throwing money into a barrel. You're putting gasoline in that barrel, and you're throwing a match in it. That Facebook Pixel, you need to train it. The Facebook Pixel, if you do not train the Facebook Pixel, you will get no data. You won't get the right data. You need to train your Pixel. Sometimes You can fire your pixel out there, and you can get conversions right off the hop. The algorithm is getting more advanced now, where it's simply going to understand what you're trying to accomplish based on your objective. So it's okay. Sometimes you don't need to train the pixel. Sometimes you don't need to season the pixel, because the algorithm is so advanced now that the pixel can pick up stuff. It's all algorithm now. It's not human people at Facebook, it's an algorithm. Understand that, right? The algorithm is based on your objective. Whatever your objective is, that's what the algorithm is going to go after. Put the code in there. That's your Facebook pixel code. Facebook order form. Confirmation. There's 2 places you got to put it: order form, confirmation. That's it. Go into your settings in your column. This is the thing that people don't understand. You have a reporting section in your Facebook back office that will literally take you from zero to multiple millions of dollars if you understand how to set up your reporting. If you don't understand how to set up your reporting, you're just fucking yourself. You're lost. The reporting is so precise, you'll know exactly what campaigns, what ad sets, what ads, what metrics will bring you in the dollars if you set up your reporting properly. When you go into your pixel section, you'll be able to know exactly what URLs converted that traffic for you, exactly based on the pixel. That's how you set up your Facebook pixel to go into ClickBank and know how to crush with ClickBank. Okay? And then we tie everything in with CPV Labs. I'm a big, big fan of CPV Labs. Love it. Absolutely love it. I hate other tracking services. I've used them all, tested them all. They're all fucking shit. Do I build lists? Absolutely. I build monster lists. Multiple niches. If you guys are hardcore about email, there's a service here. I partnered up with a gentleman. You can write down that link, go to it. If you want to get a dedicated email provider that works off of the backbone of, well, I'm not going to explain the technology because that's his job. This is the service that I use. I don't recommend something unless I personally use it myself. And I'm using this gentleman's service. Yes, that's my affiliate link. You are under no obligation whatsoever to go through my affiliate link. I could care less. But since Greg said to do something, there it is. I will help you if you want to go through this service. I will help you. I will show you how to build out monster lists that convert. Very simple. If you don't want to use the service, you're under no obligation to use the service. Do I spend money on Facebook? Absolutely, I spend money on Facebook. Questions? I'm out of time. If you guys want to do something with me, I don't really work with people anymore. I try not to. I like my privacy. I like spending time with my little baby boy. That's what I'm all about. That's why I'm never really around. There's 2 options to work with me. That was either with the email service there, if you want personal mentoring, there it is right there. So you can either set a date on my calendar, my guys will look after you, set something up. You must be, my prerequisites are you must be generating $30,000 a month profit in your business for the last 6 months straight, because that lets me know that you actually have a business and you actually know how to manage your business. And I will teach you how to scale your fucking business. That's it. If you don't meet those qualifications, don't bother me. No offense. I can't help you because you're not prepared to help yourself. You guys are living in the greatest time on the face of the planet to be able to generate money right now. It is the most simplest and easiest time possible to make money right now. You cannot get it any simpler. Oh my God. Like, you can have a Brinks truck backing up to your... Giancarlo, stand up for a second, buddy. Tell these people, Tell them. Just go to the thing there, buddy. I love this man. This man was a student. This man was a high-level mentoring client of mine. Did you pay me $25K?
Yes, I did.
This guy went on now to industry peer, and now I'm learning from him. Tell your story. Tell them.
I was gonna tell it so they come for the next one. I'll tell it. I tell it at 2:20. You have to come.
Sure. All right. Yeah.
I'll talk about you.
Yeah. What do you guys need to build your business?
A team.
How many teams you got?
So many.
This is the man. You guys probably seen his nice little pad that he's got. How do you think he got that pad? Working by himself? No. No. If you do not build a team right now, today, after everything, it's okay, buddy, you can sit down, sorry. If you do not build a team right now, if you don't put yourself into a mindset of building a team right now, actually I'm done, I'm over my time, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm a broken record. You guys need to build a team. Get a team. A team is not hard. You can get a full-blown team working for you for less than $1,750 a month. Full-blown team. What do you need? You need a media buyer, you need a content writer, you need a tech guy, and you need a guy to build out your landing pages, or female. Doesn't matter, that's it. 4 people on your team. Media buyer, tech, content, and someone to build everything, put it all together. That's all you need in your business. That's it. If you want to build out 20, 30, 40, 50 fucking people, go ahead. Why have all that output unless you're gonna make, your outsourcers should be 3 to 1. If you're paying them $1, they should be bringing you back 3. That's my philosophy. If they're not bringing you back $3 for every dollar that you're paying them, you're wasting your time, you're wasting their time. That's it, I'm done. Thanks everybody.
Okay, everybody, as you see, we've passed out an opportunity there for you guys to get a chance to actually do a little bit of work with Peter. Literally, he never does this, but he's making a big exception to the rule for you guys to be able to take advantage of this. And when you look at what he's done, he's really shown his heart to be able to make it available to Greg's group. Peter's very, 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 very humble. His levels of success exceed even what conversation could explain, from where he came from to where he is now. So you've got a golden opportunity right now. Kim is in the back of the room, and she's going to be taking the forms for those of you who are going to take advantage of this one-time offer to get a chance to work with Peter. You've got folks in the room. Giancarlo, he's going to be speaking this afternoon. You definitely want to hear his story. You definitely want to hear his story. But these are folks who literally, all they did is they listen and then they implement it. Listen and implement it. So this is your chance to listen and implement. Hey, Kim, what time are we going to be back for lunch? Back from lunch? 2:15? Okay, so we're going to take a break now. For lunch. We'll be back at 2:15. Please take advantage of this offer. Kim's in the back of the room. Make sure you take advantage of this offer today. Thank you so much.
I'm